All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, something I've never done before, but I've had a lot of people ask me how I make my would you rathers and how I make my this and that videos, and just what apps I use and technology and things like that. And I'm probably a little bit different than other people, and I simply just use my iPhone. I have 6 apps that I use, and we'll walk through those apps here in just a couple of minutes, but I do it all on my iPhone. So what I did yesterday was I just screen recorded me making a Star Wars would you rather video, or this and that video, and just put different things in there. And it's not perfect, but I tried to do it where it was under 20 minutes so you could see how it works. But now that I've got my slides set up the way I do, I can make a would you rather video in about 10 to 15 minutes because I've saved videos from the past. With my kids' exercises and activities and things like that. So, right next to me, I'm going to have the video of my screen, and I'm just going to walk you through step by step kind of what I do to make my Would You Rather videos. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it's helpful. So, starting out, I have my 6 apps that I use right here on the front screen. And, I use Google to search for pictures and images on what I want to look for. As you can see, I have my Star Wars pictures up, ready to go on that. I use an app called Pick, Play, Post to stitch it all together. I usually use 5 slides or 4 slots. You can change the coloring of your borders around real easily by moving your finger across the screen. You can change it and make it curved, or you can make your spacing wider or smaller to make your slides fit. It's all great. It's an easy to use app, and it's very simple. I actually used this for years, just putting pictures together for different things before I even started making these would you rather videos. iMovie, just the common iMovie app. You can see I've made a lot of videos of would you rathers through here. Which are great. Then I post to YouTube. YouTube's the easiest format that I can use. Bitmoji is how I kind of put the pictures of me in there as cartoon, because you'd rather look at cartoon Coach House than this Coach House, I'm sure. So look up Star Wars. There's lots of different Bitmoji Star Wars characters, and then Google Slides. I kind of just use this for my text so I can have whatever backgrounds I want to use, things like that. And you can go through, and I don't delete them. I kind of keep them saved and kind of have formats completely set already, so it's easy to get to. So that's kind of where we start with just the apps. The first thing that you'd want to do is think of a topic. Think of something you want to go through, something that you can use to put things together. Now, for me also, I've already saved a lot of my own kids' exercises on here. I've put together and just saved them. So once you make an exercise slide, don't delete it. Keep it saved. Keep it somewhere safe. I put it in my favorites file, and that way I can easily just insert them into my pick stitch activities, or I can insert them into my iMovie when the time comes. And I know I'm talking really fast, but I promise you, just go through this a couple of times and it'll be really easy. I have about 60 exercises with my kids. I switch in and out. So the first thing you want to do, again, is think of a topic. Think of a title page for what you're wanting to make. I have a Google slide page that I just use to go through and have my backgrounds, my backdrops. I use my bitgem all the time for my background because that's kind of the theme of my virtual PEs. And then I just add my titles and my characters and my activities to that. So, and then I also have an end page usually, something to just summarize and sum up the exercises they've done. So, this is the one that I made for this or that Star Wars edition. And later on I'll show you how to insert the characters into there. So first you want to find a lot of pictures to go with the theme of your this or that, or would you rather, or whatever video you're making. So of course ours today is going to be Star Wars. So we'd want to go through and save a lot of Star Wars characters. Right click it or hold down on the image, and then, click save or download image, and just get several of them. I've done, while we're doing this, just keep in mind, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have lots of videos, a lot of this and that videos, and would you rather videos. And I like using slides like this where you can pick out multiple characters and stretch it out and get it ready to go that way too. So again, pick out several images. I usually go and try to get about 20 to 25 slides That gets me, with 30-second exercises and 20-second exercises, that usually gets me close to about 10 to 15 minutes of a would you rather video. So, find enough slides and pictures to do that. This is what takes the most time sometimes, is finding the right pictures to do and to use. So once you found your pictures, go over to Pick, Play, Post, and you pick the design you want. There's tons of designs you can choose from with the slots. And like I said, I use this 5-slot one. You click, insert picture, insert photo, pick the one you want. You can move them around to how you want them to fit. Then at the bottom, I've just chosen 10-second videos for these. You can find these on Google. There's a whole bunch of different ones. I have about 20 timers that I use to kind of stretch out and fill into these spots at the bottom. I'm just using previous pictures that I've already made from Would You Rathers to slide into there. And you can see how I stretch out the video and stretch out the picture to make those fit where they need to go. Now, as you can tell from the top, I don't have a title yet either. We'll have to go back and create a title for this on the Google Slides page. But it's pretty simple to see. It's 2 10-second timers, 2 images, and then at the top, we need to imprint a Google slide into their image to ask your question. So, we'll go through and do that real quick. And as you can see, I have a lot of these saved from previous ones and different fonts and different colors. So it's easy for me to go back and replace these. And so it's just something really easy to do. With this, again, this is just the background that I use because this is my bit gym. This is how kids know me. This is how teachers around the world know me and things like that. So also, if you have any questions on this video, just leave a comment below and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you have any questions or any comments, I'd be glad to help you out. I noticed after I published this one that I actually made a mistake on my spelling on this. I forgot to put a 2 in there, but it's okay. We'll go with it this time. And if you can use your regular Google on your laptop if you want to do this. You can use your Google Slides on there. But again, I use my iPhone to do every bit of this. I screenshot the finished product and then insert that photo at the top of the page. I slide it down. I adjust the size to make it where it fits right and looks good. And then, move the area around to make it work. And then we have our first slide completed, and you can tell it just goes well together. We'll preview it and you can see what it looks like. First we're going to save it. So you go to the bottom left corner, it's a little iPhone, and I always click optimal quality so it gets the best sound, best picture, best everything. And then we can take those. It's very simple after that. You have your basis of what one should be, and you can just switch your 2 pictures out time and time again and get those set up for your next slide. So change your 2 pictures around, keep your 10 seconds, keep your title at the top, get these to fit. Sometimes your image doesn't fit quite right. You kind of see some awkward background, like you can see a lightsaber in the back on Chewbacca's there. So I don't like that. I like to change it out whenever I see something like that when it doesn't fit quite right. And add a new character, go up to save and share, and go down to camera roll, optimal quality, and it takes a few seconds and it saves that video. And again, you can see once you get your basic first one done, you can switch these images out very, very quickly and make as many slides as you need to. And again, I said I do close to 20 slides. I try not to use the same characters twice, but depending on your topic, you might need to. But I just make sure it's not the same slide twice. For example, one of my older ones, I did a superhero edition, and I had Wonder Woman versus, who would I rather pick, Wonder Woman or Captain America? And the next time I had Captain America later on in the slides, or Iron Man. So, that's just a little tip to make it a little more fun and a little more entertaining. So after you make a few slides and get the colors you want and get the timers right, you can go back through and you can change your colors, you can change your fonts. And then I always want to make sure that I insert a title page, a conclusion page, and I want to make sure that my instructional page is right. And that's this page right here. I kind of give a scenario going down step 1, step 2, step 3. I usually have a step 4 in there that says have a great day in PE. but don't have time for that right now. So if you want to insert a bitmoji into this, you can see I have my bitmoji characters all around. I go to my bitmoji page, select one of the bitmoji app, select the one I want, I copy it, and then I go back to my slide and I click paste. Then I move it around wherever I want to, adjust the size, adjust the font, adjust whatever I need to. And then I will eventually take a screenshot of this also, and I'll be ready to insert that into my iMovie later on as well. I always kind of crop and adjust because you can see the outside of this. I want to make sure and get rid of that sometimes. Sometimes I don't, because on iMovie I can zoom in wherever I want to and get it set up the way that I want to. So that works out really, really well. So you can see we got that ready. We screenshot it. We've saved it. And our next step will be, I believe, we're going to go over to our actual iMovie account, iMovie apps. And you can see I have a lot of these already made. So we're going to make a new movie. We don't want a trailer on this one. We want a new movie. And on the media, we're going to click on video, all. And then you can see at the top, we have our 3 slides that we just created, the 3 10-second timers. Now, once you understand how to make these timers and everything, you can see some of the previous ones I made. I have a lot of these all throughout. I've already saved my kids' own exercises on here, so I don't have to go back through and make all those from scratch too, because once you figure out how to make one of these, you know how to make all of them. And so we can insert those in. Now, the next thing I'll insert is I go to my photos and I'll add my title screen, my end screen. I'll add my instructional pages if I have those ready, which we'll make those there in a couple of minutes. So we've added that to the first. I'm going to go back to my slides and make what I usually do is I'll copy my instructional screen, get my instructions out of the way, and then add a couple of pictures to this to make my title screen. You know, this is a this or that Star Wars edition. So I can delete that and then add in these other pictures that I want to. So move some things around and I have a title screen. And again, you don't have to do this. It's just something I do. I just think it works out really well. It gives a clear title on my Houseflix account, you know, my page for that. It gives a clear title for my YouTube channel. And then when people see it, if I share it on Facebook, they can see it there too. So after that, we're going to go through and we're going to add that to the very beginning of it. Now, something that's very, very important is to turn off the Ken Burns effect. I turn that off every time, or else your picture is going to kind of slide through and move different directions, and we don't want that. We want it to be still, we want it to be stable, and right there in the middle. And do the same thing to this second slide there, you know, this or that Star Wars edition, get it lined up. And again, this is my iPhone. It's screen recording, it's screen showing you how this works. Then the next thing I do is on all the slides, I turn the sound off. You know, some slides will have sound from when you recorded your timer. You might have sound from when your kids are dribbling a basketball, or sound from the exercises, or you're giving instructions to your kids. So the next thing we do after that is I'm going to go ahead and insert my kids' exercises. And these are my own 2 children, so it's easy for me to use this, you know, liabilities and things like that. Consent forms, all that. I said, yes, they can. So I've saved these already. I insert them. And then I mute that video as well. Go to the next one, mute it, insert the next video. And again, once you've created these, you can save these and keep them in a saved file or in your favorites or something. And you'll always have them just ready to insert. And I can make a video like this in 15 to 20 minutes and it's ready. As long as I just think of a theme and a topic, I can just insert all these pieces and parts and it's ready to go. So inserting another exercise video of my kids, and there it is. And we're not going to make a full 20-minute or 15-minute video this time of the exercises and go through that. We're just going to make a few quick slides. I don't have an end slide yet, an ending to our story, so I go back to that title screen and I just say, you know, something like, congratulations, you've saved the galaxy, or congratulations, like my superhero one I've done, you've saved the world. You know, congratulations, you did a great job, enjoy your vacation. I'm doing a vacations one coming up soon. You know, there's 2 Valentine's Day ones, but you defeated the dark side. You know, this is a Star Wars one. We put that in there. We take a screenshot of it, go back over, insert it at the end of the video. And again, I'm not perfect at this. I'm learning still, and I've only been doing this for a month, but I've had a lot of fun with it, and my kids are loving it. You know, turn off the Ken Burns effect, and then line it up where you can see it that way, where it all fits in. And again, make sure your sound is turned off. And then after that, you can kind of see the exercises. You can see it's going back to the beginning. Now, something that I forgot to do multiple times is insert music. These are so boring without music. So go back, make sure you insert some music to it. On this, one thing that's neat about the Pick, Play, Post is it has soundtracks. And, you know, you can go through, and there's a lot of soundtracks that are really upbeat and fun and can pump you up a little bit. So go through and just check them all out. I've used about 7, 8, 9, 10 different soundtracks, and some of them won't go with it, of course. So, you know, find a good one, find one that's entertaining, and, you know, get your heart pumping a little bit and put it in there. And you know, once you do that, you just select it and hit the plus button. So, you know, I'm trying to find something Star Warsy for this one this time, something a little more exciting, but, you know, we're just going to put something in there to go with it, and then you hit play, and you can see what it looks like. Pretty good preview of it so far. Instructions next. You know, sometimes you want to give about 20 seconds for your directions, you know, stretch that out a little bit more. There you go. Next, you'll put your title on it. You say, you know, save it, you know, add your title, this or that, Star Wars, or Would You Rather Star Wars, you know, whatever your topic or title might be. And then after that, you'll download and save it. And again, while you're thinking about this and watching this part, you know, download, save video, and it takes a minute to export. Whenever you have a 15-minute video or so, it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to download. So, you know, you can use that time to go to my YouTube channel, Coach House, the PE teacher, and you can watch some videos and get some ideas and just different things like that. Make sure you do subscribe, share, like it, whatever you want to do, because I really appreciate it. This is just something that I've really enjoyed doing, is helping other PE teachers out. So you can see it's exporting the movie to my photos. It's about finished. The movie was exported to Photo Library. You can go and look at your pictures down at the bottom, and it's there. You're ready to go. It's ready to show or share, and however you share it, maybe it's Twitter, maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's YouTube or Facebook, whatever, that's what you do. That's how you share it. Go for it. So you have your completed Star Wars edition video. It's ready to go. Your exercises are in, and that's it. That's what it takes. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, you need anything else, just leave me a message below on the YouTube channel or my Facebook, and I'd be glad to help you out as much as I can. Again, I'm just here to help out other PE teachers and do what I can do to just assist and make this better for you guys. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you have a great day in PE, and just remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. I'd greatly appreciate it, and you guys have a great day. Bye.